A devastating fire on the Jersey Shore, wiping out dozens of businesses and a popular boardwalk that was just rebuilt less than a year after being wiped out by Superstorm Sandy. Scott Cohn joins us now from Seaside Park, New Jersey. Scott, over to you.
Susie, they were so close to a comeback, or at least they believe, both emotionally and economically following Hurricane Sandy. They had limped through this season, but they made it. But now tonight, Seaside Park, New Jersey stands as the very definition of a cruel twist of fate.
It was more like a forest fire than a building fire, whipped by 30-mile-per-hour winds, hopping from rooftop to rooftop like they were treetops, destroying everything in its path. They fought it like a forest fire, too, twice cutting giant trenches through the wooden boardwalk to keep the fire from spreading. A boardwalk only just rebuilt for around $20 million after Hurricane Sandy.
I really feel like I'm going to throw up. I mean, just, how much more are people going to be expected to take? 2, 1.
They only just reopened this boardwalk Memorial Day weekend, and business was only a fraction of a normal summer. The hope was they could eke out a little more in September and October.
We fought broken equipment all summer and what we lost from the storm. And business was down 2/3. And just getting up and running again, June 1st, first day, and now this.
Horrible deja vu for Angie Lombardi, whose 2 amusement booths on the boardwalk, flooded by the storm, are now gutted by the fire.
It's just like, here's something else.
The fire is believed to have started underneath an ice cream shop that was closed for the season. The family that owned the chain for nearly a century said, "Our hearts are broken." In all, at least 30 businesses are gone. It could be weeks before there's a dollar figure.
We have an obligation now to get aggressive and rebuild, and I will not permit all the work that we've done over the last 10 months to be diminished or destroyed by what happened last night.
But even as they struggle again to get back on their feet, investigators are considering the possibility that this disaster wasn't an accident.
Investigators felt it was real important that they maybe get video of the immediate area just prior to the fire.
It's far too early to know if the fire is suspicious. Also too early to know if a region that proclaimed itself stronger than the storm is stronger than this.
It could have been a lot worse. There's some solace in that. If they hadn't cut those trenches on the north end of the boardwalk, the fire could have spread north into Seaside Heights. As it is, the Seaside Heights boardwalk is open, and a festival for this weekend is scheduled to go on. Today's event's canceled, but the next 2 nights, they'll try and eke something out after a very difficult end of the summer. Susie?
Scott, after Sandy, there was federal money there to help those folks rebuild down there. Is there anything like that available this time, or are they really going to have to depend on private insurance?
No, there really isn't anything like that, and it is about insurance. And one of the things that the state tried to do as a result of that is they had their insurance authorities, the state insurance commissioner down here, to try and get payments to these business owners as quickly as possible. Fortunately, in a lot of ways, it is only commercial structures, but of course, that's the lifeblood of the economy here.
All right, Scott Cohn reporting for us tonight. Thank you very much, Scott Cohn.